Friends, Assalamu alaikum. In mega outreach, Prime Minister Modi ji talks to farmers on agri laws. In today's papers, in today's all papers, there is highlight of the mega outreach of the central government. Here before me is Deccan Chronicle. I read its report to you for information. In mega outreach, Prime Minister Modi ji talks to farmers on agri laws. Amid intensifying farmers' agitation against the three new farm laws, the Prime Minister on Friday squarely blamed those in political agenda for the deadlock in the government's talks with protesting farmers and said genuine apprehensions about minimum support price guarantee have got overshadowed by unrelated issues such as the release of those accused of violence and making highways toll-free. Mr. Narendra Modi ji, in his address to farmers through video conferencing, put up a strong defense of the three new laws and said the center is willing to resume dialogue on all farmers related issues, even with those staunchly opposed to his government, as long as the talks are based on issues, facts, and logic. His address to farmers followed the release of over 18,000 crore of rupees to more than 9 crore farmer families under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, an effort being seen to placate the agitating farmers. The Prime Minister asserted that an overwhelming number of farmers across the country have welcomed the new laws and are already reaping the benefits, and listed out the Bharatiya Janata Party's victory in panchayat elections across states in which farmers were the main voters, including the areas surrounding protest sites. He said the parties rejected by the electorate are pushing their political agenda by misleading farmers. And as far as West Bengal is concerned, the hits back after Prime Minister says her ideology destroyed West Bengal. Amid escalating tension between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress in West Bengal, which goes to polls in just 4 months, the Prime Minister on Friday directly targeted Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, saying her ideology had destroyed the state, and added that her government had blocked funds under a central scheme meant for 80 lakh farmers in the state. Ms. Banerjee responded to the attack by accusing Mr. Modi of attempting to mislead people with half-truths and distorted facts, adding that the Modi government had done nothing to help West Bengal. Speaking at an event in which Narendra Modi distributed 18,000 crore to over 9 crore farmers, he accused the West Bengal chief minister of doing politics by blocking the scheme to provide farmers rupees 6,000 every year under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. If you listen to a 15-year-old speech of Mamata ji, then you will know how much her ideology has ruined Bengal. He said, the public is watching those doing selfish politics very closely. The politics that do not speak on the benefit of farmers in West Bengal are engaged in harassing the citizens of Delhi here in the name of the farmers and are ruining the economy of the country, Mr. Modi said. In the meantime, stung by the Prime Minister's attack, Mrs. Banerjee said, while he publicly claimed his intention to help farmers of West Bengal through his PM Kisan Yojana and alleges non-cooperation of the state government, the fact is that he is trying to mislead the people with half-truth and distorted facts. Let me set the record straight. I personally have written 2 letters and have even spoken 2 days ago, but they are refusing to cooperate and are instead indulging in malicious propaganda for political gains. When we are implementing so many schemes with the central government, the question of not cooperating on a scheme that is benefiting farmers seems absurd. For all the posturing of the central government, the fact is that the Modi government has done nothing to help the state of West Bengal. Let me reiterate that in the interests of the people of Bengal, we will do everything that is needed on our part, even if it means supporting schemes of central government that are purely meant to further their political agenda or at odds with the spirit of federalism and are definitely not guided by their desire to help the people at large, so long as it ensures even incremental benefit for the people of Bengal. Ms. Banerjee said, lakhs of farmers are protesting on the roads, demanding the withdrawal of the new farm laws, which are anti-farmers as they threaten to dilute the MSP, the state procurement system, and take away the basic protective mechanisms of the farmers, hence leaving them at the mercy of big private players. And today, the Prime Minister showed his apparent confidence, apparent concern for the farmers through a televised address instead of proactively working to resolve their issues. Mr. Banerjee added, they are yet to release even a portion of the 85,000 crore of outstanding dues that includes unpaid GST dues of rupees 8,000 crore, the Chief Minister said. At the same time, as far as the farmers' unions are concerned. Yes, as far as protesting farmers are concerned, it is said in the newspaper, farmers intensify still, asked for repeal of laws on agenda for talks. A day after the center extended a fresh invite to farmer unions for talks, protesting farmers on Friday intensified their ongoing agitation against the three agriculture laws, not just around the protest sites but in various other parts of the country. While three union ministers appealed to the protesting farmers to resume negotiations with the government, the farmers' unions insisted that the scrapping of the three recent farm laws be put on the agenda to resume parleys. In Haryana, protesting farmers took over several toll plazas to allow free movement of vehicles. Like this, the news goes on. Many other political parties are also expressing their views on the agitation of the farmers. The film star Rajnikant, who wanted to start a political party in the new year, has been admitted in a Hyderabad hospital as he is not doing well. It is said his BP fluctuates. So even in Tamil Nadu, assembly elections are to be held next year. It remains to be seen how parties come up with programs. Anything may happen because politics is mostly a dirty game. Every party tries its best to make the people understand its policies. Sometimes even by wrong notions. Politics is a tricky game, so every party plays it. And the BJP, which is the ruling party of the country, cannot be an exception. But we people have to understand which are the parties we require at the center and in the states. That is the need of the hour. As far as the South India is concerned, you are aware that many parties have won elections and doing good job. There is no doubt in it. Even in Tamil Nadu, it is the DMK and the ADMK parties which have ruled Tamil Nadu. In the next election, which party will win is a big question. As far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, many experts say that it is between DMK and ADMK. Other parties will stand nowhere as far as big support is concerned. Of course, both these parties, that is ADMK and ADMK will have alliance with other parties, like-minded parties. That is also necessary. It happened in the past and it will happen even in the coming elections. Like-minded parties are necessary to win elections. It shows the beauty of our democratic system. Let us see what happens. But in Tamil Nadu, we are sure only those parties which work for the benefit of the people will win, and they will be from the same state. Outsiders will not be given importance to. That is the feeling of the people expressed by different experts in the media. I am only echoing that. But it remains to be seen what happens during the next year when politics will be hot in Tamil Nadu. Even some Kamala Hassan party people are joining BJP. Even Rajinikanth is in the hospital. I don't think there will be possibility of his party, his intended party being formed next year. Kamal Hassan role in the coming election remains to be seen. We don't know. But Kamal Hassan and Rajinikanth cannot be MGR or Jayalalitha. They have their own limitations. Anyhow, ours is a democratic country. So many things will happen. Let us coolly, calmly listen to the happenings and try to exercise our franchise in favor of the parties which can work for the benefit of the people.